Pep Talk UK Pro Bs. Yes. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that. So it was all honest even at Wembley, where Spurs and Arsenal drew 1-1 in a very competitive game. Arsenal took the lead for a fantastic counter-attack where Aaron Ramsey rounded Hugo Lloris to put the Gunners ahead, and from that point onwards, Arsenal were very much, I wouldn't say comfortable, but they looked like they were going to be very hard to break down. But there were still moments during the match where you could see there was some vulnerability, and sitting around some of the Spurs fans, unfortunately, that's where I had to sit, in the hospitality. But a lot of Spurs fans were saying, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and I think it was in the first half, Harry Kane, I believe, had a goal ruled out for offside, and the writing literally was on the wall. But I noticed Spurs trying to end two games where they haven't won a game, two back-to-back losses. The last loss against Burnley were really quite prominent on the left-hand side, where Danny Rose, he played a fantastic game up and down the left flank, and then also sometimes tuck it into midfield to provide an extra body in midfield and try and suffocate the Arsenal midfielders. But Spurs were frustrated for long periods of the game, and Arsenal were, they had a few prominent chances where it looked like they might go 2 up at a stage, but Arsenal, you could see their plan was really much to be quite dogged, make sure that they give nothing away, and hit the ball long when need be. I thought Lacazette throughout the game, it wasn't great, but it was like he was doing the job for the team. But eventually, I think it was 80 whatever minutes, Spurs, they got a penalty. And obviously, I think it's been well documented on social media and out there overall, Sky as well, that Harry Kane was adjudged to be offside, and I've seen it. Harry Kane was slightly offside. But again, when you need a liability in your defence, you have to look no further than Squadron Mustafi. Now, I've spoken about this defender for quite a long while. I recall seeing Arsenal Fan TV's Robbie Lau pre-season. I was saying to him, look, Arsenal really need to get a defender in, because Mustafi is that liability that you can rely on. And he shoved Harry Kane. Now, is that defending suicide? Potentially it is. But at that point, despite Arsenal being really, really dogged in their play and quite difficult to break down, Spurs, you could say they deserved to be on level terms. I mean, just by their endeavour. I mean, I thought Sissoko was excellent in midfield. I know some people might, laugh at what I'm saying, but I saw a bit of Patrick Vieira about him, and the way he was turning in midfield, that bit of acceleration. It's a very, very powerful player. And then, like I said, for me, Danny Rose was fantastic. I mean, the Danny Rose that I saw today was literally vintage Danny Rose. The Danny Rose that Manchester United wanted a few seasons ago. The Danny Rose that was really on top form before being out with a long-term injury. And he was fantastic. And the game really, to conclude, petered out. But Arsenal, funny enough, had brought Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on, and what do you know? Aubameyang wins a penalty. Lots of furore around the penalty. Was it soft? Probably. But I'm sure the Arsenal fans didn't mind that. A very, very big delayed time that he took the penalty. He looked quite nervous, and what do you know? Aubameyang misses the penalty, and Vertonghen was adjudged to be in the area. Cameras have showed that. And prior to that, Aubameyang didn't look the most confident. But all odds even at Wembley. Arsenal fans would say they should have won the match. Spurs fans would say they offered the more pressure. They took the game more to Arsenal. So, honours even at Wembley. Pep Talk UK, I'm out. Pro Bs, like, share, comment, subscribe. All that. 1-1.